What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today we got big news, which is Team of the Year promo is coming tomorrow to Madden. One of my favorite promos because they do a lot of good players, some of the best players in the NFL, right? So pretty much what they do is there's a quarterback, running back, the receivers, things like that, like pretty much every position, a specialist, fullback. There's like the best in every position and multiples for positions like wide receivers, things like that. But it's people in the game. So pretty much if your team needs a card and they had a really good player, he's probably going to get a Team of the Year card, right? What is super great about it is there's multiple ways to get one. If you did keep up with the Team of the Week promo, so right here in my item binder, then you will be able to get them. So we'll go to collectibles. So I have a lot of quick sell coins. We'll just quick sell those real quick. That's not really necessarily what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these Team of the Year collectibles right here. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That I have 14. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's the 14th one. So you can see I have 14 of them, which is super great because you need 14 of them to get a free Team of the Year player. So I believe in the Team of the Week is where you could see it, that it'll tell you. Yeah, so right here under the Game of the Week, play the Game of the Week, you need 14 out of the 17 Team of the Year tokens to earn a Team of the Year player in January, which is obviously going to be tomorrow. So the great thing about Team of the Year is you could also get players using other sets. So we obviously don't have any sets in the game yet for it, so there's not a lot you can see. But I'm going to kind of explain what they did last year so you guys kind of have an understanding. Maybe you guys want to stock up on a couple cards, or maybe you just be ready for it with the cards you have. So usually the Team of the Year players are like 96. I think last year they were 96 and 97s. I know that we already have like a lot of 97s in the game from like Legends. So I'm not sure if they'll be like 97, 98s or if they'll be 96, 97s again with the specialist being 95s. But what you can go ahead and do is use a lot of these NAT cards that you have to create these Team of the Year players, right? So usually as of like last year, like I said, I believe it was like you used one 93 player, like 2 91, 92s and a couple 90s or something around there, something around those tiers. So it's definitely go ahead and keep some of these cards in your item binder. So you see I have pretty much 3 NAT 90s right here. Actually, he's not NAT, but I do have him a 91 NAT. So you can see I pretty much have everything. I have 91s, obviously 92 Chase Young I won't use just because he is rookie premier, but I have, all these 93s as well. So I have a lot of cards to go ahead and add into the set. So I will probably be able to create a couple of these players for free. One, obviously, with the tokens, possibly 1 or 2 more. It really depends. They might do it differently this year where you can't do it that way. So actually, I might be able to get 3 of them for free because there's also solo challenges that they brought out last year that will also give you a free player. So you get 2 free players, and then also if you have cards, you could basically get 3 free players. Super simple for them to go ahead and do. I would kind of compare them to something like standouts where there's going to be, a challenge per player, I think it is. So I don't know how many challenges that will be. Offense, defense, and specialist. And then basically they have different things. So it wasn't full games. It was per player, kind of like the standouts, right? Where you get that player. And then you have to do certain challenges. Now, last year, you didn't have to get max stars either. So I think I only had to get about like 70 out of 150 stars or maybe 80 out of 150 stars, something like that, to go ahead and get that free player. But that obviously might be switched. This year, I'm just giving you guys the basis of what we know based off of last year. They did already say there's a Stephon Diggs. I forget who they said. I think it might have been Fred Warner that's getting a card, and there is a specialist they already announced as well as obviously they'll probably announce the rest of them towards the end of the night, later in the night. So like I said, I mean, some exchange sets could be decent if you wanted to maybe use some of your 89s to go ahead and get up to some 91, 92s, or just at least you can use, like low cards to get all the way up to about that 91, 92, or maybe even just 87, 88. Because I believe last year, I don't remember the lowest. I think it was 89s, but it might be like 87s through 90s or something like that you could put in the set. I could be wrong. but it's definitely great to have a lot of these cards because, like I said, the Team of the Year players are really good for not only theme teams, but they're very popular players because it's going to be like some of the best players in every position. So having some of these cards are going to be great because we know the prices on the Team of the Year cards when they first drop will be pretty high. So you want to be ready right away. So if you had to add some 92s, they're about 80K right now. They might drop a little bit or add up. So it actually looks like they're about 70K if you do sort them. You could probably get a little bit lower than 70K if you really look for it, but around 70K. Usually, like I said last year, specialists, you didn't have to add as many cards because it was only 95. Offense and defense, you can either get a 96 or 97 because I believe there was the Russell Wilson 97 offense. I could be wrong. And then Aaron Donald was a 97 defense. Those were the only two 97s. Everyone else was 96s. So if you pull one of those, and obviously you'd make way more coins. But they were decent coin making methods. I don't believe, like I said, I don't remember if you had to make a 94 or add a 94 or 93 to 94 in there. I don't 100% remember, but I do remember that they obviously were good coins, super good value, super easy to do. So you definitely just want to go ahead and try to get as many of these cards as possible to go ahead and do. So like I said, if you haven't done like team standouts, they're good to do because you can get, for instance, the 92, but even if you're not going to use the 92 or the 89, you can at least use them in the set if you wanted to do it that way. So pretty much anything that you might get these, players will be good. If you play, what did it say? If you play these challenges, earn then 87 through 88 overall player, which I haven't done them yet. But if you play them, you can get an 87 through 88 player, which could be useful if you want to go ahead and do that. Obviously, if you did the Madden Club Championships and you got the 95, right, then you could go ahead and get the 95 overall player, right? If you want to get that, if you get this final token right here, I think it's 170 stars. I did not do it. I do have 32 challenges I can do right here on 5 stars, so I could technically probably get the stars. I've just been super lazy to go ahead and do them. If you go ahead and check the challenges, you can just win the game. Super simple to go ahead and do them on the easiest difficulty for some of them, but if you obviously want to do them on harder difficulty, it will take a little bit longer. But that's just my personal opinion on how to get ready. Definitely let me know what you guys think about Team of the Year. It's always one of my favorite promos just because, like I said, you get a lot of good cards. I don't see Patrick Mahomes getting one because he'll probably be waiting to see if he'll get the Super Bowl MVP and give him that 99. For my Chiefs team, I'm thinking about cards that might get Team of the Year. Possibly a lineman, right? Linemen are always questionable. Tyreek is someone that could get one, but once again, he's in the Super Bowl. They'll probably give him a Super Bowl card, so I don't see them giving him one. Defensively, maybe a Chris Jones, but he's already got a good card. That's pretty much all I think might get it. Not a lot of players that I think can get Team of the Year besides players that I think they'll wait for like the Super Bowl promo. That's just my personal opinion. But for other teams, definitely a lot of cards. Definitely go ahead and drop a like on it, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.